Oh, well. Oh, wait, no, maybe. No, okay. I did accidentally push a button that I didn't mean to press. Well, hello everyone. How are you all doing? I hope everyone is having a good Monday. I hope everyone's weekend went well. Everyone's doing good. I just finished getting everything ready since I thought I messed up, but I didn't. Very rarely does that happen. Normally when I mess up, I completely mess up. But today was only a half mess up, which is good. Right. We're going to get the Palkia hunt going whilst I try and figure out Darkrai event stuff. I've not done this before, and I did not prepare like I probably should have done. I'm going to see, I think it's something to do in here. There we go. Figured it out. No, maybe not. Okay. Doing a wing. Okay, maybe we gotta go. Honestly, I cannot remember. Hold up. I did not realize it was that simple. Ooh, right. I need to change the party layout, I think. I was just thinking, I need to, I need to be ready to hear the shiny sparkle, and I can't hear the shiny sparkle if I'm already calling out a shiny at the beginning of the battle anyway. Oh, this is Cresselia. I want Cresselia, I want Darkrai. Do I have to do Cresselia before I get Darkrai? I thought I had a choice. Oh, Tyranitar, hopefully it goes well for you. Hopefully you can get it. Pretty sure I have everything I need to do it. I should have looked it up before today's stream. Yeah, entering the inn at Canalave. This is it, isn't it? Harbour Inn. I should have googled this beforehand. Oh. And do Cresselia. Hold up. Did I really not pay that much attention to this event? Do I, like, have to do Cresselia first? I'd prefer not to have to do Cresselia. But I also would like to catch shiny Cresselia. I don't want to have to worry about that. It seems the only way to do it is to cure him, but I don't know if you can catch Cresselia after the fact. This is worrying. That is worrying, because I was kind of in the mindset of I should be good, but I don't know if you can re-encounter Cresselia. Can you re-encounter Cresselia? Pokemon Platinum. Here we go. Someone else has already had the same idea. No, I don't want to catch it. I'm pressing the wrong button, that's why. God, I'm a freaking idiot. Oh, okay. Okay. So if I do this, shiny Cresselia, I want to see if it's work. Beginning of the Dynite, or from doing the DA adventure. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, I can't do Darkrai yet. I have to do Cresselia first to do Darkrai. Okay, I'm not ready to do Cresselia yet. That's annoying. Hey, Zilla. Yeah, it's going well. A little bit annoyed. Means I have to probably wise to swap just over to here. Man, that sucks. That sucks. But oh man, it is what it is. Can't really do a lot about it. I have no idea, Tyranitar. I have no clue, I'm afraid. Well, hello, Florida Taco Man. Hope you're doing well. Hope your weekend was good. Hope your Monday's going well. I need to change everything now. Yeah, because the problem is, to do Cresselia, I need to spend time to do Cresselia, which means I can't do it on stream. I can't do it as a dual hunt, because it's just going to take too much of my attention. So I think what needs to get done is I need to set time aside to just focus on that. Which sucks, because I would have much preferred to have just started Darkrai today. But there's one way to figure that out, hey. Right. The problem is, I don't think I have the I don't think I have the thumbnail still for the old Palkia hunting. Not just for the solo Palkia hunting. I don't just want to reuse the... I don't want to keep it as this, because it would be disingenuous. Oh, it's annoying. It is annoying when things don't go your way. Let's get this back up. Oh, so do I, Tyranitar. So do I. Tyranitar? Wrong person. So do I, Zilla. Yeah, Shiny Shaman was nice. Took way longer than I was... No, I think it took about... I was going to say, I think it took way longer than I was expecting it to, but no, I think it was about what I expected it to be, which is good. I was kind of worried it might have taken like a bit longer, but in the end it didn't, so I'm quite happy with that. What was that? Oh, that was that. And yeah, I am hopeful that the shiny Palkia won't take too much longer. The problem is, though, is that shiny Palkia is a little bit of a pain. Because I've already technically encountered it, which sucks. Let me do that. Let me do that, and then I'll change it. And that's the problem, Tyranitar. That is the problem. I mean, again, you do DAs for long enough, you just end up with a load of them. But it's the problem of doing it for that long. Studio. I want. God, how far back have I got to go for this? Ooh, too far. Has it really been that long since I've just done Palkia hunting? Gordon damn. Gordon damn it. I guess it has been, goodness. I'm like back into June last year. Yeah, this explains why I don't have a thumbnail with just Palkia sorted. I was hoping to cheese one. I don't really have the ability in me to sit down and make one while also shiny hunting. Although we'll never know unless we give it a try. Especially since the program that I have been using to do my thumbnails has decided it's going to crap out on me recently, and it's made it a nightmare to do any of it. I need that tab. Right. There's that. I want. No. No. Okay, I don't have any of that prepared. That's good. What I mean by I am so prepared. So prepared, almost as if I expected to have to do this today. I know what's going to happen is by the time I get it all sorted, I'm going to end up with a shiny Palkia. There it is. There it is. Now the only other problem is... Oh no, actually I do have one. What am I on about? I know I have one. But no, I hope everyone's weekend was good. I hope everyone's doing good. I had a surprisingly hectic weekend, but it was still all round okay. Not as hectic as today, I can guarantee you that. Because today has just gone all kinds of pear-shaped. There it is. That's the one I'm after. That's the one I'm after. This is very much going to be a rush job. on the thumbnail situation, so it's meant to fill a gap. Yeah, the DAs are just, they're really, I find them, they're the most fun I've had doing any multiplayer stuff in a Pokemon game. The only problem I have with them is that they do take a really long time to get through them. Okay. Save. Save changes. Oh, I closed. What tab did I just close? Did I close down the tab? Yes. No? Oh God, I don't know. God, today is going all kinds of pear-shaped. All kinds of pear-shaped. Right. Sorted, and then we can get back to doing things properly rather than this super scuffed way of doing stuff. Done. Everything is now sorted and back to normal. I've had my coffee as well, so I'm all good. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. Sometimes you think you're ready for doing something and you're not. Luckily, all that proves to me is that I need to change my schedule already. Although, I might just end up doing a little bit of looking into it tonight, tomorrow, and just see... because I'm pretty sure if I KO'd Cresselia, I might be able to re-encounter Cresselia once doing the Elite Four. The only reason I'm thinking that is because that's how it works with, like, every other legendary and mythical. Well, sorry, legendary, right? Again, because I know that works with Mesprit and all of that. I think it works with Heatran as well. So as far as my knowledge goes, I'm pretty sure that I can re-encounter it once beating the Elite Four. Now, if that is the case, Thursday I will most likely do Platinum alongside. But I will do all the prep work and figure that out. Let me just do this. What if I KO Cresselia? Okay, so if I KO Cresselia, I will still be able to pick up the item, which is what I knew, was what I assumed. The only thing... Okay, Cresselia, you'll not be able to catch it again, as you'll need to be able to You'll need to battle it again to obtain it. No. Yeah, so this is where it gets confusing. So it says other roaming legendary Pokemon like Mesprit and Azelf will respawn, but mythical Pokemon like Darkrai, Shaman, and Arceus do not respawn. That doesn't answer my question about Cresselia. Okay, so it seems like my knowledge is correct. Like in other games such as Platinum, Heart Gold, and Soul Silver, there's no way to respawn a legendary. If you flee from it or knock it out, thus in Diamond and Pearl, you only have one shot to catch each legendary Pokemon. You must catch either Dialga and Palkia respectively to advance. Okay. So yeah, so I think that's the case, right? I think if I KO it, I should be able to do it. So that's BDSP, so that's slightly different. Australia, more importantly, said his IVs. Not planning on using that Cresselia anytime soon, but you don't have to restart the file for it to change. Began in Platinum, so yes, if you KO Cresselia, then be the Elite Four, it should come back. Okay. See, that's all the information I needed. I want to test it, but I'm not in a position to refight the Elite Four. I mean, it's kind of too late because I already did it with Darkrai. Not Darkrai, Giratina. I KO'd Giratina. Because I didn't catch it in the Distortion World because I know you can catch it post-game at the Wellsprings. So I was planning on going to the Wellspring to shiny hunt that. So that's the only slightly annoying thing. No, I think that's fine. I probably could just get back on and sort that out this evening, but part of me is thinking I can't be bothered. So I'm not going to worry about doing the Darkrai tonight, and I will sort it out for Thursday. Because I've got to... Yeah, I've got to do a little bit of prep work for that, so... Might as well make it easy for myself. The other thing I need to do is make a new to-do list. Because that to-do list is kind of already done. So I kind of need a new to-do list. But also I definitely need to do some prep work for Cresselia, because Cresselia is going to be a bit more of a nightmare to try and catch. Again, I'm not set up for any sort of roaming Pokemon. Yeah. Yeah, I think that works. I'm going to save Cresselia until later. I could do Cresselia now, but Cresselia is just kind of a one that I just need to focus solely on. So I kind of just need to spend just a little bit of time on that, I think. We'll see. We shall see. Again, I'm not in a position to do any I'm not in a position to do any kind of roamers at the minute. Unless I change what I'm planning on going for. But instead of going for Darkrai, maybe I go for something else. But yeah, so okay. No, that's fine. I think I know what I'm doing now. I should have prepped this before the stream. But me in my forever dumbass situation did not know that. So the more we know, the better. But yeah, so 2025. Starting off relatively strong only in April with the first shiny. Would be nice to get a man, going from no shinies at the start of the month to maybe 2 in this month would be insane. Oleons. I know what I'm looking for, but the problem is just finding it. I'm just thinking Wednesday, I'm not streaming. Goodness eons. So yeah, so no stream Wednesday just means doing Rowlet tomorrow. And then Rowlet tomorrow. Thursday I'll start Darkrai properly. And then Friday will be Mystery Dungeons. Request completed. Crash. That's fine. Yeah, I loved it. Literally just before I started stream, everything was breaking, which is about right. It never is Never is a problem before, just before streaming. Granted, that's part of my fault. I didn't make sure everything was ready before, like, 10 minutes, until like 10 minutes before starting to stream. But, you know, even then, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. It doesn't want to work. I even told it to not update right now because I was like, it might break it even worse. Which is obviously not what's wanted. Oh, speaking of not what's wanted, tomorrow I do believe is, at least in the UK, the Switch 2 pre-orders open up. So I might have to get me one of those. Hey Greg, how are you doing? I hope your weekend was good. Your Monday's going well. Oh, is it just like not working, the website? That's great. That's good. Let me check my emails. Launches June 5th. No, I know it launches June 5th. There we go. Somewhere. Are they delayed pre-orders in the US because of all the tariffs? As far as I'm aware, I don't know if they've delayed it worldwide. I've heard that they're definitely delayed it for the US. I haven't heard specifically anything about it being delayed in the UK. So it could have been. I'm not saying it definitely isn't, Colt, but as to my knowledge, the best of my current knowledge was that it was delayed in the US because of all the tariffs. But who knows? I mean, I could be completely wrong, but we'll see. But how are you doing, Cole? I hope your weekend was good. I hope your Monday's going well. The problem I foresee, and this is not as a US citizen, not as anyone with any knowledge in any field, or not with any knowledge in financial field or anything like that, is that it's a similar problem to what we have over here in the UK for some situation, and that is that when we had a situation where we were getting low on labor jobs because people weren't willing to go and pick out crops in the field and work for a huge amount of money, but that was something that the immigrants were doing. But people just didn't want to do those jobs, so then it kind of just filled a gap in the market. I think if done correctly, it could 100% generate things. But the problem I saw, and this is again not from my knowledge, this was just something that popped up on Instagram while I was perusing it, was that even like US made products, the whole supply chain has to be in the US for it to work, which is the only problem. In that, if a tangerine was grown in Florida, and again this is using the example, the netting that it was shipped in came from China or wherever it came from, so that was getting a markup. Its label was getting a markup. The truck that was transporting it any parts that were damaged on that would be getting a markup, and it was kind of, you know, so while the end product is in US, the whole supply chain is what is, you know, not made in the US or shipped in or things like that, and that will be what will be receiving tariffs, thus causing the price of it to go up. Yeah, artificially creating a problem. Again, on paper, I think it's a wonderful idea. Because, you know, it's just like, right, we're going to do everything in-house, as much as we can in-house. I think that's what you want, right? But I think the way that it's been done is just a sweeping change, and it's just like, to a degree, it's like dropping your child into the deep end of a swimming pool, right? Like, you just throw them in and just wait for them to float up to the top by themselves. Like, it seems like that's the kind of situation, you know, where it's like, you know, figure it out. You'll get there. Eventually you'll come up. But until then, you know, you're kind of on your own, kid, type thing. But again, yeah, it is very complicated. I do not know enough about it, and there is a part of my brain going, the part of my brain that is more on the stock market side of my brain, you know, is lamenting the fact that I don't have cash reserve sitting there ready to buy some of the stock that I'm just like, you know, the company's doing well, there's nothing wrong with the company, but it's just potentially reacting to the tariffs type thing. Obviously, you know, interesting to see, but I just don't have enough knowledge in a lot of it to be in a good position to make the most of it. But, you know, I'm also looking at some stuff that I'm just like, well, that's just sitting there. That's a lot of money just sitting there. I think I'm going to sell some stuff. Well, yeah, that's the thing, right? And this, the horrible way of looking at it is, this is the time to get into the market. You want to get into the market when everything's going down. Obviously, you trickle in. You don't just like throw everything in and just take a bet, because it could get worse. But obviously, the idea is that you ride it down, means you reap more benefits when it starts riding up. But, you know, again, I'm not well versed enough in investing. You know, I've dabbled a little bit. I've got a little bit of money in there, but I'm no expert myself. Hey, Nate, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good Monday. Hope your weekend is going. Hope your weekend was well. Yeah, no, don't worry. I'm regretting the one. I mean, me saying it will give you an idea of what I invested in. There was one automotive company that I'm invested in. And that has not done good. It was doing good for me, and then it stopped doing good for me. In the nicest way possible, I'm kind of okay. Not okay. There's part of me that's just like, that's nice because I'm like, I really want to go on a holiday to Japan, and it is pretty pricey. And I'm like, if it was a little bit cheaper to go there, I'd be happy. But yeah, you know, again, it's never good. It's never good when markets are going drastically down. Again, this is the situation where people who, you know, it's okay. It's one thing looking down at the graph going, now's the time to invest. It's another thing to be, you know, ignorant to the fact that when stuff does go down, it does mean the loss of jobs, homes. You know, there is a lot more tied to it than just number going down, I'm losing money, you know. But again, you know, I am no economic expert. You know, I very much have my own way of looking at investing, and that's kind of the way that I have been rocking with it. Arguably, that being said, I haven't put any money into it for a few years, but well, for any substantial money into it for like a year and a bit, but you know, a part of me is like, I'm gonna lament not doing anything now if in 5-10 years time the market goes insane. You know, again, did not like that. It's very much a situation of, you know, post-COVID. You know, post-COVID, it's, you know, COVID, it took a dive, but then it kind of recovered very well, and then it was like really good market conditions, and it's always a case of like, in hindsight, that's kind of when you wanted to get into it. And again, you know, hindsight is a wonderful thing, but again, it's yeah, it is definitely interesting. Yeah, I can imagine it's probably a bit insane over there at the minute. Again, I'm quite happy being over here in the UK for the minute. But I you know, it's yeah, it's an interesting time. That's all we'll say on that. Very interesting time. You know, it's not much better over here, but again, you kind of get the news from the other side of the world more so than you get it on anything from your country. That seems to be the way of the news. Yeah, I really just am not a fan of like sitting down and watching the news, because obviously, obviously to a degree, news like realistically feeds off of mass fear. It's like, it's a rarity whenever you hear something nice on the news, or it's like out of every hour of regular news, it's like 10 minutes of maybe, oh, but in positive news. And you think, what? Just only show the positive news. But yeah, it is. Listening to the news has never been something that I've been overly fond of. And this is just news in general. Not like specific country news. Just news in general. Kind of crappy. The yawns today, killing me. Yeah, that's true. It is. It isn't. It's very tough. I personally just much prefer arguably the one way that I enjoyed receiving news, and I'm a little bit annoyed that it's not a thing anymore, but I really did enjoy it, for the UK specifically, was Russell Howard's Good News. Which is very much a case of making light of the news. And, you know, that was very much what I spent a lot of time watching when I was younger. Arguably, I would still watch it. Well, I'd probably still... Oh, no, I still would watch reruns even now. Could be. It could be cold. But yeah, I'm glad I figured out way after starting that Cresselia, I'm pretty sure I can re-encounter Cresselia once defeating the Elite Four, which is good. Come on, shiny Palkia. Oh man, I've got to really hand it to the YouTube algorithm. It has started showing me Crocodile Dundee clips. Oh my god, I have not watched anything like that in years, and now I'm thinking I want to go back through and watch Crocodile Dundee. What streaming platform is it on? Sky? Goodness gracious me. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame. Bit of a shame that I always go through and it's always old shows as well. It's never like anything new. It's never anything current. It's always something from like the 80s and the 90s. I'm like, I want to go back and rewatch that. Part of me believes it's because they don't make things like they used to. But also part of me is like, that's a naive way of thinking. Because I don't watch a lot of new stuff. So I don't give it the chance to, well, either disappoint me or impress me. I very much give up on it before I've given it a chance. But speaking of giving new things a chance, I am going to go and see the Minecraft movie on Wednesday. Hence why there's no member stream this week. Going with the family to watch the movie. That'll be some good fun. I've been trying really hard to keep away from any spoilers. I've heard that the movie has done like pretty well. I think the movie's like financially recouped its cost plus a little bit, which very much does lead into the potential of a sequel, especially with like video game movies. I think it's become the most profitable video game movie. Unless you count Pokemon. No, wait, no, I think it's the best opening weekend for a video game movie. Or what was it that I saw? Because I'm just thinking, surely Pokemon is better. Not Mario. I didn't know what the Mario movie, but also what's the other one? Sonic movie. It definitely seems like they'll do more. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm looking forward to it. I'm trying to keep a positive mind about it. Oh, 425. But yeah, so Cresselia I can do and then re-encounter it after the fact, which is what I was worried about. I didn't want to lose the ability. Well, I didn't want to lose the chance to shiny hunt Cresselia. Honestly, that's what terrified me the most. Is potentially missing the chance to get shiny Cresselia. Although arguably I can also get it in Shining Pearl, can't I? So we'll see. We shall see. Is he not? Oh, no, he won't be because she's around at the minute. No, that's fine. But yeah, so tomorrow back on Rowlet. That we shouldn't have any problem with. And then Thursday I'll start Darkrai. Friday we'll get Zapdos done. On a mystery dungeon. And then we can progress the story a little bit more. And then I've got that booked as well. Man, everything is turning up, Pete. Now, the other thing as well is I was honestly surprised, but not really, because I think Journeys Together wasn't as popular as Prismatic, right? Because it seems like, well, the fact that I walked into one of my local shops and just managed to get an ETB just is enough in and of itself to show that it just wasn't as popular as Prismatic. But I mean, you know, still, I might have to get me some more packs. I did try and get a couple of booster boxes, but they were like, no, you can only have one per order. And I was like, no. Wouldn't let me get more. Oh, that's good. Wow, it is insane how kind of like everything on the like all the ETBs have sold on the Pokemon Center website, at least in the UK. going for a bit more. Wow, someone paid £115 for an ETB of Journey Together. Oh, I mean, it was Pokemon Center. 250 for Prismatic Evos? Oh my goodness. That's just maddening. Now, I just kind of wanted to see. I did buy a couple of ETBs when they were still in stock, and I've just kind of been sitting on them. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like many of the ones I'm sitting on are selling for a lot more than I kind of paid for them for. I mean, some Brilliant Star ones are going for a decent amount. Did I get Brilliant Stars? No. No, I did not. Ugh, that sucks. I mean, some Astral Radiance. I think I got 2 Astral Radiances. I'll have to have a look. Again, I kind of don't think I'm like too worried about getting into it for like 150 quid. I don't think I'm too worried about making shed loads of money. Okay, no, that was a different ETB to the one that I have. Damn, that's a shame. That was almost that almost made me happy then. Yeah, we'll give it a little while. But yeah, given the market at the minute for Pokemon cards, it is insane, the prices, let's be real. Again, you know, you go... It's a really weird hobby to be into, because it is very much up and down. Again, you know, I'm kind of happy holding on to all my stock for the minute. Yeah, it's interesting. I'm gonna say I give it a little while. I'll give it a little while. And the only annoying thing is no prismatic. Like, I couldn't get any prismatic stock. I was kind of surprised because obviously it's been 3 months since prismatic has been out. And it's still just being gobbled up and sold at ridiculous prices. Again, you kind of need to... You kind of need to be on top of it. I always end up missing all like the pre-orders for the new sets because I'm always just like, oh, new sets come out 5 hours late. Oh, it's already all gone. Oh, that's the only other thing as well that I saw today that I thought was pretty interesting. Was that apparently they've de-extincted wolves, dire wolves specifically, which is insane. I think it's insane. I really do. I mean, you know, I'm no scientist, but hey Mercury. It has indeed. How are you doing? I hope you're weak. I hope you're doing good. I hope you've been good. Hope you're keeping busy. Still listening to music. Nothing wrong with that, is there? I need to catch up on that at some point. Nothing wrong with listening to a good old bit of music. Nothing wrong with jamming out to music. Still hoping for a shiny over here. Nothing has changed on this side of the pond. Still suffering. Still suffering with no shiny. Wow, very few shinies actually. I was gonna say no shinies, but can't say that anymore. Managed to get shiny Shaman earlier, so that is at least something. But no, I definitely need to spend some time doing stuff. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Oh, actually, I think my shelf has flattened itself out. think I should be good. I need someone... I need an adult. I'm pretty sure, and I've done a little bit of Googling, it seems like it's a thing, but I'm still uncertain. But I'm pretty sure you can respawn Cresselia in Platinum. Now, as far as I'm aware, you couldn't do it in Diamond and Pearl, but apparently in Platinum you can. Yeah, so that's what I thought, but I wasn't sure, so I went to Google, and Google was unsure as well. Specifically for Cresselia. Again, legendaries do respawn or give you another chance at encountering them, but from what I can tell, apparently that started in Platinum. So, you know, it's the perfect game to do it in. Apparently it wasn't a thing in Diamond and Pearl. So there is that possibility, because otherwise I have to get Cresselia before I get Darkrai. And Cresselia I definitely need to do prep for. And Cresselia I definitely need to be focused on hunting solely. I mean, I'm kind of got all my eggs in one basket anyway, because obviously I've not caught Giratina yet. Meaning that I kind of do need to beat the Elite Four again anyway. But it's like Mesprit as well. Oh. So I think Heatran as well should be plausible to redo if I needed to. But it was just Cresselia specifically that I was worried about. I'm really bad at keeping track of this. I know. Still trying to get this all down one-handed. It's definitely taking more of my brain power to manage it. But yeah, so I'm planning currently on... Well, obviously, originally I was thinking of doing it today, but obviously Thursday I will be doing Darkrai hunting alongside, most likely. Because again, it is a multi-hunting thing. Obviously, tomorrow I want to Rowlet, so given that Shaman has shined, now it is time for Rowlet to shine. Got to be close. I'm hoping. Wishful thinking, I'm sure, but wishful thinking. But yeah, so no stream Wednesday. And then normal for the rest of the week. But yeah, so stuff. Hunts to continue. Hunts to start back up. I'm gonna go. Yeah, see, Cresselia is just one that needs focus. That's the thing. Needs work. We'll see. Not shiny. Not shiny. But yeah, I mean, 20. I'm trying to think of the route that I want to do. Darkrai, I think we're going to use the Master Ball on. The only problem is it definitely means I need to be more prepared for all my other hunts because I don't have anything as a backup. Yeah, it turns out that I might not be smart enough to do some of the stuff I want to do. I want a shiny hunt so much quicker. Oof. That's gotta be rough. I need to just stop. I'm just scrolling through just the news, and it is not amazing. Oh, where the bloody hell? Is there an update on this? I'm getting really annoyed with the fact that I have not received any more of my parcels. The whole point of me subscribing to this was to get one parcel a month. I have not received a package since February. I subscribed to the Transformer Megazord. We need to inform you that we've noticed that some of our stock, we've been notified that some of our stock for stages 4 and 5 may not be the correct color. Yeah, but it should dispatch as normal. I got that on the 3rd. But I'm not on stages 4 and 5. I'm on stage frickin' 1 and 2. Well, they might send it more as bigger stages. Yeah, it is a magazine subscription, but the thing is that not long after I frickin' got it, I think if I click on it now, you can buy it in full. Because I was like, ooh, I can just buy it in full. Hold up. Kit in full detail. Free gifts. No. Yeah, so here you go. You'll receive the assembly stages, 2 books, blah blah blah, plus a certificate of authenticity. Oh, that's the full kit. It's £1,200 for the full kit. But no, you can buy the full kit now. $120 assembly stages. Oh, hold up. Did I get that wrong? Hold up. I'm sure I saw somewhere what they were doing in the next package. Oh no. Because that's now my concern, is that I did it over a year, but they might charge me just a shitload, like really close together. Yeah, it's expensive. Again, I bought it in stages, so I just don't know enough information about it. I mean, it's the first time that I've subscribed to something like that. But again, it's 120 stages. I thought it was only like 10 or 15 stages. And I thought they shipped out 1 stage a month, but they don't. Obviously, they ship them out 10 stages at a time, which means they ship them out like £100 worth of stuff at a time. It might have been a dumb idea for me. Here I thought my ski boots were the most insane thing I was going to be buying this year. Apparently not. Well, you live and you learn. I think I just need to get better with all my money. Yeah, a cool statue that costs a shitload. I might have to offload some of my Pokemon cards. I mean, in all fairness, I'm already offloading some of my spare tech that I've got sitting around, so... maybe it's time to offload some other bits too. And I feel like once I start listing stuff on eBay, I'm gonna keep going. Yeah, that's a thing. But again, I don't know how many people are gonna want it in individual stages so they can build it themselves, or in the complete form. See, that's the problem I'm gonna have. Is that part of me is like, I want to build it, but also part of me is like, is part of the value of it that it is just still in its box pristine. That's my only concern. Yeah, it's... again, I was told monthly subscription, so I was like, yeah, that's fine. But I only thought it was 12 packages. It might only be 12 packages, but it might be like 10 orders of the packages at the time. The only thing that gave it away was the full price kit. The full price kit being 1,200 quid was just like insane. There you go, okay, yeah, it's going good. Hope your weekend was good. Hope your Monday's going well. Right, I need to do me another to-do list. This to-do list is done. Really? That's done. That is well done. And that is going to be a work in progress for the next few months anyway, so... we can move it on to the second list. But yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame I couldn't do Darkrai. Well, it's a shame I was so confused on Darkrai today that I didn't want to take the potential risk of not doing it properly, so... the other thing I think I've got to learn to do is, is work on me damn titles. I'm gonna add it to the to-do list. Screw it. I'm not gonna make a new to-do list. I'm just gonna add to this one. Where's my pen? Funnily enough, to-do lists, I've never used them much in the past, but I found that over the course of the last 2-3 weeks, it's been actually quite helpful in making me remember to do stuff. Because I just stick it on my monitor so I see it every day, and then it's like, oh yeah, I should do that. It'll only take me 30 seconds to do it. Why haven't I already done it? So I'll add it onto the list. And then, was there anything else I wanted to add to the to-do list? I think that's it. Kind of half hopeful that I get invited when they do the Switch pre-orders to pre-order the Switch 2. But it's not only add them, it's to remove them as well. It's when they're done. Because some of my things are more open-ended. Some of my things on the to-do list. So it's like, when do you call it done? It's like work on stream titles. That could be for one stream, but not for all streams going forwards. On eBay. There we go. Another one on the list. Yeah, annoyingly, I started picking up cycling again because the weather's started to get a little bit better. And I was half hoping that I could go this weekend, but unfortunately, I'm on dog sitting duty, so I don't think I can. So, that's fun. Oh, and then I want to check to see if he's messaged me. I did indeed get the Shaman, Drew. Yeah. On the stream VOD, if you go on live, that's listed, that's titled "Got the Shiny Shaman" at, what was it, 3,546 encounters. Yeah, funny enough, Thursday. I just need more time to do stuff. I don't have time to sit down and stream for a few hours a day, plus also do videos. Oh, the struggles. I don't know why I subscribed to that channel. Or that channel. Maybe I fat finger subscribe when I'm on YouTube Shorts. that could be the situation. Nope, no shiny Palkia. As of yet. What's the other one that I want to use? That one. There we go. Trying to think, is there any other hunt that I'm kind of like in the mood for giving like a good go? Ooh, ghetto nice campus girl. Turn the bean around and love machine. Love a good old bit of love machine. Myself. Always good music is always Mercury. Alright, 20 minutes. I reckon I can get to 500 today. Funny enough, when you're just focusing on one reset, it goes much quicker. Yeah, it's always good when you can just jam into some music. Do I want to try something? Maybe we do. Let me add it to the to-do list. There we go. Oh, and then I'll also do that as well. I'll also add that to the list. That's some secret stuff. Secret stuff. Okay, I need a bigger bit of paper for my to-do list. Well, actually, once these are all done, I think I'll just make a new to-do list. This is enough to keep me busy for a week to a month, depending on how busy how much effort I put into it. Actually, if I do it this weekend, what am I doing this weekend? Dog walking, shopping, maybe. Definitely dog walking. Okay, no, that's feasible to do this weekend. Okay. I'm glad I've put that on the to-do list. That I definitely think is doable to do this weekend. So I've got to no, if I move playing just games for the sake of playing games to Sunday, do this Saturday, I think that should be absolutely fine. Although arguably if I then also just push to do the editing as well, preemptive reset, might be good. The Afro-American, yeah, I know you love the Afro-American music. Is that the ABBA and Bee Gees are too overrated? Yeah, the problem is that when you survive that long, you do become a little bit overrated. Hey Monty, how are you doing? I hope your weekend was good. Hope your Monday's going well. Yeah, that's on the list now, so that's good. That will be sorted. I don't know if I can do both of those this weekend. Definitely can do that, though. We'll see. Good, you got your official ADHD diagnosis Friday and you started meds. You've already started a few projects. Oh, that's good that you've started projects. Again, the diagnosis and the meds, you know, are if that's what you were hoping for, good, obviously. But are you working on books or just pictures, or just pictures, artwork at the minute, Monty? Okay, songs from the 70s. Yeah, I know. Yeah, they choose the popular and obvious choice. I mean, part of it is just like renown, right? A lot of people will more likely know the ABBA song versus The Ghetto. You know? Not saying that the ABBA music is better music, it is just more people know it more so than anything, right? Ooh, ooh, very nice. Ooh, very nice. Cannot wait to see what you get done. Oh, actually, did that? Oh, I didn't check. Bugger. Bugger. No, I mean, I know that put 300 quid on that, but... Oh, I got that correct first time. Yeah, I'm in the app. I know I can see all my info on the app. I don't need you to tell me. Yeah, he's dealing with excessive burnout and a lot of your anxiety and such kind of dissipates and starting the meds, so that's nice. Oh, that's good. It's good that they're helping Monty. That's the main thing, isn't it? That is the main thing. Okay, that's fine. He logged on, but he didn't see my message. I need him to see my message. Love dealing with family. Love being the booker of stuff. Right, we got 10 minutes, so see if we can get there. Well, yeah, that's as long as it's good. As long as you think it's good for you, Monty, that's all that matters. That is all that matters. It makes things easier, makes things better. That's all that matters. I've got a letter here that I'm just not opening. Maybe I should consider opening it soon. No, I'm looking forward to seeing your artwork, Monty, when you get through to finishing it. That's the thing. I always find starting things and finishing things are two different things for me. I know I very much struggle finishing things versus I have an easier time starting things. So yeah, I'll do that. I'll start that. And then I'm like, and I give up. He says after spending like over a year hunting for shiny Rowlet. Whoops. I hope this letter was not important. Oh, no, I know that. Why are they sending me that again? Yeah, okay. This is the problem, is that I knew that was happening. That could have just been sent to me in an email. Why on earth are they sending it through freaking post? Waste of paper. Waste of paper. but yeah, as long as you feel better, Monty. At the end of the day, that's all that matters. Right. Actually, if I can do a little bit of that tonight, what time is it? 8-2. If I stream a little bit longer, I can get to 500 resets. And I'll be happy. I'll be happy stopping at 500 resets for today. Then if I do pictures for that, then that's half of my work done. I'm already crossing things off the list. Mentally, I'm crossing things off the list. Some of them are going to be a bit more work, so we won't worry about that immediately. We'll give it a go with tomorrow's title. See if tomorrow's title does any better for anything. I mean, I put a lot of effort into today's title, so, you know. Be interesting to see. I doubt it's going to have much of an effect. But then again, you know, does it really matter? So long as I enjoy whatever this is called. Barely call this streaming, but you know, as long as I enjoy doing it. Does anything else really matter? But yeah, got to really work on some. Pokemon Day Safari Week is coming up soon, isn't it? Oh, I'm nowhere near ready for that. Oh man. Trying to keep my eyes peeled, but I will say I really do like having a second tab open so I can just look at a picture of shiny Palkia, because I am that bad when it comes to actively spotting it. Well, that's the thing, Greg. I have 3. I was hoping to get 4. I only have 3. I have enough games. The only problem is I have no way of controlling them all. I mean, I do have wave birds. But I only have 2. Oh, that's what I need to do as well. Let me add that to the list. Again, I'm not using them. I might as well get the extra money out from that. Boom. How much do they go for at the minute? I doubt it's going to be much more than what I paid for it. Nah, I mean, let me have a look. I prefer to look at sold listings versus sold items versus currently for sale one, because it doesn't really give a good idea of price. I mean, I can get anywhere from 50 to 80 quid for my ones. I've got 2 of them plus a controller. So I could probably get enough for the last GameCube from selling them. So that's good. But no, 3 GameCubes, plenty of games. I'm really unsure because I'm looking at them. I've got 2 silver ones and I've got a fully black one. Part of me is like, I really want to get another black one, so then I've got 2 silver, 2 black ones sitting either side of the shelf. But I don't know if I can be picky when it comes to it. If I would have sorted it out, you know, a month or 2 ago, I think I could have been pickier, but I think at the minute I can't be picky. I kind of have to just take what I can find when I start looking. Yeah, because the problem is that the Wavebirds cost just a shit ton of money. Right, one more check for me today. Perfect timing, actually. Just about right. Ooh. Ooh. That was just showing up as 2 blobs for me for a minute, Monty. I was a little bit worried that that was all you'd done, and I was like, oh, very early work in progress. And then it loaded in the pictures. Oh. Oh. Looking very good. Can't wait to see when they're finished. So they're just green blobs. Ah. Monty's definition of starting some art projects made me think, oh wow, you've done like the bare minimum. That's like me starting a project. But no, it's actually starting a project. Versus my loosey-goosey ones. Okay. That's a shame. No shiny today. Actually, I'll tell you what. We're going to do this live because why not? We'll chat for a little bit while I get this done. Let's go and get prepped for Darkrai, ready for Thursday. Why not? Why not? We'll do a little bit of prep for that. Starting out with very messy skeletons. Well, it's still better than what I start out with on my projects, so. Right. So we were here, right? We got Tsubaki. Swap for Snappy. In case you haven't seen Tsubaki yet. Got a docile nature as well. Not the worst. Yeah, I went to go and start doing Darkrai, and I was like, I need to do Cresselia before I can do Darkrai. And then I was like, I don't know if I can do this you know, we're going to do it live anyway. We're going to figure it out live. I spent like 5 to 10 minutes at the beginning of the stream trying to do multiple stuff, and it just didn't work. So we're going to literally do this. I think I'm going to beat Cresselia and then go from there. Because then we might be able to go back. Well, according to everyone, we potentially can refight Cresselia after doing the Elite Four, so... Right. So yeah, so I need to then find Cresselia, KO Cresselia, because now Cresselia is roaming on the map, as far as I'm aware. I don't think I have the map one, do I? No. No, I don't have the map. I don't know where to get the map from either. But basically, now Cresselia is roaming. I think the shiny check happens then. So I think what I need to do, find Cresselia, KO Cresselia, and then I should be good to catch, well, and start shiny hunting Cresselia. Because this is all base game. Right, as far as I'm aware, this is base game. So I don't think I go and see that guy. Or do I go see this guy? Okay. Now I think we go and do this. We go and do this. And then we're here. And then this is where we'll leave it until Thursday. Well, actually, I will... No, I'll save it here. I need to save it here so then I can just automatically do it. But that is me done. So yeah, so I'll be back tomorrow where we'll be doing Rowlet. And then after Rowlet, I'm off Wednesday. So then it's this game. Yeah, so then we're starting Darkrai on Thursday. And then Friday, we're beating Zapdos. Because I think that's the last thing I've got to do. Well, no, that's where I'm at in Mystery Dungeon. So that should be good. But no, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for hanging out with me this evening. Thanks very much for chatting. And I guess I will see you all later. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye for now. Bye, everyone. Have a good one. Bye.